Welcome to the Patriot Hour. I'm Michael, your host for Tuesday, April 24th, 2018. We got a interesting article here. I just shut down uploading my last video, and as you guys know, I did a Alice and Mack. Q went over it, we went over it. I made a video on it. But the Smallville actress Allison Mack is negotiating a possible plea deal after sex trafficking arrest. So we know Allison Mack is working out a possible plea for following her Friday arrest on sex trafficking charges in connection with NXIVM, a controversial self-help group and alleged cult based in New York. People learns. Mack, 35, and federal prosecutors disclosed their pending plea negotiations in a joint petition filed on Friday, asking the court to exclude the next several days from the larger period of time under which Mack's speedy trial must begin. The application obtained by people show both parties thought the exclusion because they are engaged in plea negotiations, which they believe are likely to result in a deposition of the case without trial. The prosecution and defense require an exclusion of time in order to focus efforts on plea negotiations, without the risk that they would not, despite their diligence, have reasonable time for effective preparation for the trial. The petition continues. The judge in Mack's case approved the request. Court records show she had been scheduled to return to court for a detention hearing on Monday. Mack faces 3 federal charges in connection with NXIVM, whose co-founder Keith Raniere was arrested in Mexico in March on the same 3 accusations. Both are accused of sex trafficking conspiracy, and federal forced labor conspiracy for their alleged roles in running a secretive subgroup with NXIVM involving masters and slaves. Looks like she's got the happy now, sad later tattoo. The former Smallville co-star faces at least 15 years in prison if convicted on all of the charges. She reportedly pleaded not guilty during her first court appearance in the case in New York City on Friday. Mack, who appeared in FX's Wilford and The Following on Fox after Smallville had ended, has previously discussed her connection with Raniere. Over the course of several years, Mr. Raniere mentored Allison in her study of acting and music. Her website stated until her arrest, after which it was taken offline. A representative for Mack has declined to comment to people on her arrest. Attempts to contact her attorney, Sean Stephen Buckley, have not been returned. Raniere's lawyer could not immediately be reached by the people. He has yet to be arranged. NXIVM, reportedly formed in 1998 and based out of Albany, New York, has been the subject of scrutiny from both law enforcement and journalists as it came under fire from Dynasty actress Catherine Oxenberg, whose estranged daughter India joined the group in 2011. Excuse me. Ooh. I hope the arrest of Miss Mack will continue to expose what NXIVM is, a dangerous cult. And the members, including my daughter, will have to come to the realization and find their way back to their loved ones, Oxenberg, 56, told People after Mack was arrested. For the past 2 decades, an estimated 16,000 people have paid us as much as $3,400 for an executive coaching workshop offered by NXIVM, which promises to take participants on a journey of personal discovery and development, according to previous People reports. NXIVM has not responded to numerous requests for comments from the People, but issued a statement in support of Raniere soon after his arrest, writing in part, "We're continually working with the authorities to demonstrate his innocence and true character." In the fall, the group denounced a New York Times article about them as a criminal product of criminal minds. So basically, they're denying anything denying anything. Unbelievable. So there also been reports that Roger Stone, who is on the InfoWars Alex Jones show a lot. Longtime Republican strategist Roger Stone, political advisor. Let's see if we can find his NXIVM. Okay. So we got Roger Stone lobbied for NXIVM. Alex Jones shares same. It's a YouTube. So I was reading back in like 07, I think 2007, he had, lobbied, supported, was helping raise money, but doesn't implicate him, that he's guilty on any of the stuff they were doing, but just that he, lobbied for him, called to help raise funds and stuff. So, not good, folks. NXIVM is a multi-level marketing organization that offers personal and professional development. And the head person and a few others are exposed now. So we know that Kristen Kruick got Allison Mack involved, and then she later quit and got away from it, got out of it. So, interesting. Roger Stone lobbied. So, all right, folks, I just want to give you that little update on Allison Mack. Singing like a bird, possibly. That is what we are hearing. Even from Q a few days ago on that, right? When he dropped all this Allison Mack stuff. Scan it back. We're coming up on it. This is an anonymous Allison Mack singing like a canary. As Alan Dershowitz would say, canary palm tree, signal. So, Q put all that stuff about her. And then it showed us a canary tree. Interesting stuff, folks. Interesting times. Okay, so again, I'm Mike from the Patriot Hour. Just wanted to give that little update video on Allison Mack trying to seek negotiation for a possible plea deal in her sex trafficking arrest case. As more comes in on that, we'll follow it, see where it leads, what name she sings, and where it goes from here. How many more are involved? We think it's going to be a lot more, folks. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, I'm Mike. This is a Patriot Hour. Thanks for tuning in, and we will be back here soon. Please subscribe, ring the bell, share, like, comment, drop us an email, check the description box. I will leave the link for the article for you to read yourself. All right, I'm Mike. God bless, good evening, and Godspeed to each and every one of you. See you here real soon.
I think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed a Q.
Confronted.